All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. It is round number 1 of the Friday Night Live. Greg, it's all yours, mate.
Loving it. And the first countdown now, we're going to see the first kickoff, and does go over to Shady there, so pushing it into the corner now. Bishop and the Colonel coming off the wall, but Shady with a great pass into Zest, who can't get the second touch, and a great save in the goal. So straight off the back, we're getting some excitement here. Bishop at the Colonel, moving it forward. Sirik's going to come across and knock that one out and follow it up the wall. Does come off and just under it, but Masimo's going to have a massive shot and a great save there over by Shady. It's going to be pushing down as well. Bishop of the Colonel going to carry it forward. Oh, Zest just getting under that as well.
Interesting play at the moment. Shady getting in with a turn. Massimino. Didn't see the name before, so interesting. I've seen everyone but Bayer. So I don't know if it's a alias, a different tag. Have to figure it out. Shady coming across and challenge the Bishop. Sets in front of goal. Sirik's turning the angle. It's in! Oh! What a start!
Great pass coming across from Shady. You can see he got the first one at the corner and just came off beating that last man and giving Sirix the opportunity to just sneak it inside that post there.
Wow. Well, that was an interesting start. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's been pretty much going from the get-go there, so exciting stuff early on, and we'll see if we can continue. Shady's going to put it in the middle, but Massimino is Massimino? I'm losing my mind. Anyway, Bishop of the Colonel going to come across, pass it out to Massimino. Sirik's going to put it back in. BIA off Massimino into the offensive half now, and there's a bit of a cluster here for the Orange team, but Zest is going to come across and clear this one out. Does take his time, dribbling up the field, maybe looking for his teammate. Sirix was coming across, but BIA taking it out. Yeah, that's it.
Sirik's now forced off defense. Zest coming through. Shady waiting, just works it down the wing. Challenged by Bishop. Puts Shady off slightly, still recovers. Able to go around one, looking for a second. Massimino blocking. Bayer will send that one out. Sirik's continuing the pressure. No one coming through for the strike. Zest now late on the ball, just sends it up high. Two defenders are not attacking it, so a chance to work this across. Shady and Zest are both there. If anything, probably spoiling each other out. Sirix, Shady turns around a bit too late on the jump. Pressure well and truly on the Game Boys right now.
That's it. Bishop of the Colonel going to put it out, but Zest is there to clean it up. Bishop of the Colonel again. Zest over to Shady. He's going to put it low and right. And what a shot. Opening up a 2-0 lead with 2:47 left on the clock.
I like this. It comes back out, and it's a great little angle. Shady just worked there. He turned it in and slightly went back out just to guide it to the right-hand side, which no defenders were waiting for. So a great start for PogChamp right now, halfway down in the first. Doing very well. And Zest and Shady teaming up. For Shady to get a goal, and Sirix one as well. We expect him to be lighting up the goals tonight.
That's it. And it is going to be pushing forward now. Shady just gets a pass at Bishop of the Colonel with a chance for a shot, but Sirix is going to take it out now. He's going to be dribbling. Got a couple to beat, but he manages to do it. And I think a deflection off one of the defenders has managed to put that ball in.
Just controlling. Shady's gone up, and the defender's like, I don't know what's going on. I think that is a redirection coming from Massimino. Calculated from Sirix. Puts 2 on the board for him, and right now, 3-goal lead. PogChamp looking strong. And Game Boys, well, this might be a pretty massive blowout unless they can get themselves rolling.
That's it. I think really what they need to do is just work on their defensive rotations a little bit. I'm not sure if they're just trying to feel PogChamps out a little bit or if those rotations just aren't there, but it just seems that they're getting caught in positions that they don't really want to be in, especially in defense as well. So, interesting to see, and I just think they just need to take a little bit more time, make sure they're getting all their rotations and not cutting each other off as we saw there, but moving forward, there is still a little bit of time left in this game, so anything can happen, Liza.
Ball down for Bayer. Challenged by Sirix. Back to the midfield. Massimino goes. This time Zest clears long. Shady, great redirection. This line's Sirix, but decides to stay down as Bishop had the line. Sends it forward, but no one home. Shady to clear. Bayer being patient with the ball. That's dangerous if anything. Shady coming across now. Bishop clearing downfield. Sirix has to get up. It's all. He's missed it, and it's gone straight into the crossbar. Jeez, so close to perfection and having the first for the Game Boys. But very quickly, we're going to see a push coming out here from PogChamp, and they've gone high on it. Sirix turning an angle, but 2 defenders have recovered in time. Coming down the red time, Game Boys need to score.
That's it. And BIA is going to just sit down and control this one. There was a couple of opportunities for Game Boys as well, but they just couldn't quite sneak it in under the crossbar. But Siric's going to push this one across now. A great central pass, and Shady there to receive. BIA's not going to get under it, and it's going to be a 4-0 lead with a minute left on the clock.
I'm going to say that's probably the sealer for this first game. But being dangerous, nice little work coming out, and Shady, well, I don't see him play much these days in some big competitions, but he knows how to tangle with the top, and especially when you've got Sirix giving you the supply, he's going to have a great night.
That's it. It really is PogChamp. I think it was their game to lose from the get-go. Obviously, very, very good players in this team, and it really was a case of if they work well together, as they seem to be doing here. The pass plays seem to be on point, the crosses are coming across hard and fast, and there's always a player on the end to receive it as well. With 30 seconds left, it's going to be a real struggle.
Oh, that's worked out!
Zest making shots like that. Unbelievable.
They've done it again! The Zest Shady partnership. Oh!
Too good for the defense. Yeah, Zest coming off the wall and dribbling it directly towards Shady. Shady obviously being in the right position and having the presence of mind to be up at an appropriate height is a really, really difficult thing to do. So that being said, oh, Massimino very, very close on that one. But regardless, Siric is going to push forward. BIA is going to be on the end of it. Shady up in defense, and it's going to be pushed over to the corner here. So with 13 seconds left on the clock, what do these Game Boys have to do? What do they have to get right, Weiser, in order to bring it back in game 2?
Got to mention a shout out here for Shady having 3 goals, but what they're going to do right is they have to stop from defense first and foremost. They can't leave these open lines. Have to contest in the air. Sirius is the playmaker through the air, and Shady knows how to work it as well. And Zest of experience, those 3 players, they're all air. Zest having a bit of fun with the profile picture. No worries, man. The Bizagasm in there, I'm okay with that. Massimino, I know he's a good player. Bishop and Colonel, not sure on Bayer. Well, it's probably a start for that one. And, well, I don't know. Look, they've got to challenge in the air, make the most of their opportunities. They had 3 or 4 real close shots, which they could have converted. But you can just clearly see there is 12-4. Big difference in terms of shots on, and Game Boys are just going to have to work hard out of defense and hope they can get a couple of rebounds.
That's it, and it is really a case of just making sure that they can get on top of those balls and make sure that they give themselves scoring opportunities as well. I think is going to be the key in this game too. But we will be getting underway very shortly with this one. Obviously a best of 3, so with PogChamp 1-0 up, they just need to take this one and move on in the upper brackets, or will Game Boys come back and we may see a really big upset here.
All right, well, we're going into game number 2. PogChamp up. Player of the game. And I think they actually, they've almost made a player of the game, to be honest. They're looking to do it again.
Oh.
Zest is up there. Sirix is looking for the pass. You can only get away with it early in the rounds as they get through the brackets tonight. That's when those type of players won't be happening as there's challenges through the air. Massimino down forward for his team. Sirix in the wrong place. Bayer now challenges the deflection back to the far side. Now Zest to use the wing, and well, he misses the pass there as Shady decides to jump out at 50-50, goes in his favour. Sirix ain't got to work, just backboard straight. Both of his teammates are back, so the pass back is inevitable. It moves forward. Shady doesn't connect. That's a couple times now. Zest lines up the goal, and Massimino can't stop it.
Just an absolute monster from the pocket there, going at 101. Bishop with the Colonel just trying to dribble it out, but not
he's
quite getting the
connected
flick
so
that
well.
he needed. And yeah, just off the corner of that Dominus, and it's just going to be raw power towards the net. No one behind to be able to deal with it.
Wow, well, ladies and gentlemen, you are running with the Match Arena. We're already at the $100 target, but you can continue to use that code and keep those dollars coming. More than happy. It goes into next week's tournament as well. And you know, it's a split prize pool tonight, so a certain amount going to first and second. If I can get the admins to confirm how much I believe the ratio is, I haven't been told, so they can let me know soon. That'll be awesome. And regardless, 2 people walk away with a bit of money tonight. It's good to see. Shady forward to the play right now, and he's going to use to work the angles. Oh,
Ooh.
Zest is actually connected with that as well, and I think maybe denied Shady from a goal.
Regardless, there is going to be a bit of an open net there, but Bishop at the Colonel coming in upside down. Shady's too good and just gets there first. Sirix is going to push up as well. On the wall backwards, coming off and does reasonably well. I think he just whiffed, but Shady, of course, underneath the connected as well. Massimino is going to take him to the center. Does put it directly down onto Zest, though, so Shady coming off the wall now with Zest. Zest is coming across, and the net
Oh,
is...
Sirix.
Sirix just going high with that one. Zest going to keep it into the corner, but unfortunately is locked out by Bishop with the Colonel, who's looking to take it forward. Shady is going to move forward, trying to get the dunk, but BIA puts it too high for that. Says no. BIA actually probably had a shot opportunity there as well, but
Yeah.
Sirix now is going to move it forward as well, and we'll see if they can connect up some of those pass plays.
Well, it's interesting. Definitely Game Boys have stepped up the defense. Now looking to try and set up an attack strategy. Just need to get it past the main man. Rebounds possibly to keep it. It's just to say that Zest grabbing the ball in the middle. That was Sirix with the deflection. Just have a look how that panned out. He's just steaming down with that dominance again, connecting. It's a good player.
Was Bishop at the Colonel as well. It was just that trying to dribble it out of defense. We've seen it twice in this game now, and I think it maybe is just a decision that he's making that, you know, taking the ball slow and trying to dribble out. I think he's just being challenged a little bit quicker than he's expecting, and it's obviously, you know, resulted in 2 goals as of yet. So maybe just a better strategy just to pump it out of defense as hard as possible at this point.
Sirix on forward now. Shady out wide. Under halfway in his second game. Pressure is on for Game Boys. They really want them to get themselves on the scoreboard. Zest to continue the pressure. BIA stopping in the track. Sirix over the top using the angle 2 on goals. They're both up. Colonel will clear. Zest coming back at it. He sends it wide. Massimino needs to control. Straight down the field comes Shady heading it out to the pocket now. Bishop, he cuts the line. Pass 2, maybe a chance. Sirix decides to go up. That's bouncing down. It just needs a favourable touch. No one is there for that. It will be going up. Massimino, very lucky to get a touch on that. Zest is about to finish it. Sirix straight out of the back line, sits it back to midfield. It limbers for a moment. The players gather their breath and grab the boost as well. Oh my God, this is almost walking for an own goal. Oh, Zest is going to do it. He's trolling us, ladies and gentlemen. Zest walks it in. What is a goal the Game Boys wanted, but not like that.
Certainly not like this. And I think it was just a little bit wigged by Bishop, slightly going under it and then back flipping it, not making contact. So it is going to be Zest walking it in. Unfortunately, not getting the touch he wanted, and it's just really halved their lead. So really unfortunate to happen with a minute 23 left to go.
Well, maybe this is something you go to game 3. We don't want to see a troll come out of this. But if Game Boys can really put something together, I'd love to. Shady coming through. He was past that one. Doesn't connect. Massimino's got Zest and Sirix to contend with. It comes off not really that well for the orange team. It's back out. Boy needs to get up, but it's moved by Shady. Cross goal, Sirix now. Whoa. Not enough boost, so he decides to stay down. He still works for him. Backboard. Shady turning the car. Doesn't connect well, and it limbers. Now to work out. Zest again, a challenge 50-50. Puts it to the dead zone. Could cut an angle, Zest, but he's gone wide of goal. 40 seconds remaining, well and trailing into red time. Game Boys, they need to get moving.
They certainly do, but Sirix is just going to deny that before it even happens. Just coming over the top of those 2 defenders, and we can see all 3 members of Game Boys in the defense, just in that corner as well, and rushing up to that ball. They're never going to get there before Sirix is, and he pummels it into the back of the net. So with 34 seconds left, it is really crunch time for Game Boys now. They really need to lift and find something special if they want to go through to a game 3.
I hate to say it, but I think 2-goal buffer is enough at the moment, the way the game's been travelling. And if anything, it should be 3-0. Zest just walked in an own goal for a little bit of fun. A little bit of pressure, and I suppose the start of these rounds are usually like this. You have a high team taking on a low team. It's usually how it works out. So unlucky for the Bishop, Massimino and Blair. They got the tough draw. Could have worked themselves slightly differently, but I suppose they come in the next couple of tournaments. They'll have different opponents.
Potentially a 0 hero. No, Massimino is going to put it down. So PogChamp going to take this one and go through to the next round and remain the winner's bracket. And of course, the Game Boy is going to drop down and going to be fighting for their lives in this best of 1 losers bracket. But we'll see if we see him again. We'll see if we see him again.
Well, Pogjab continue.